last 2 decades have seen consumer companies in India script a fascinating journey. Rapidly evolving consumers and competition have meant that companies like Godrej have had to constantly innovate to stay a step ahead. But experts like Anurag Gupta of Accenture believe that innovation has to be across the board.
I think given that consumer-focused companies are operating in a very dynamic environment with evolving consumer needs and preferences as well as a very dynamic operating environment, they would need to focus on not just product innovation to meet and capture the evolving categories, but at the same time also respond to the other changes that we are seeing in the operating environment. For example, innovation in brand building by leveraging the emerging digital platform, thereby enabling them to establish a two-way communication with a certain set of consumers. At the same time, leveraging the traditional media for connecting with the mass consumer. Similarly, when it comes to real distribution, in the Indian market really requires innovative distribution so to say ideas in order to be able to build a robust distribution network across the rural heartlands of India. On the supply side, we are seeing that there are clearly challenges in terms of volatile input costs as well as availability, which would require companies to innovate in order to secure their supplies as well as manage costs. Hence, it's not just about product innovation, it's also about really an all-encompassing focus on innovation across all aspects of the value chain of the business.
While Godrej is focusing on all this, it is also moving into new emerging markets. And Anurag feels this presents a whole new set of challenges.
Companies globalize into other emerging markets. Clearly, if I may say, they tend to get back to square one. So they are entering a marketplace and operating environment which they don't understand. They don't understand the consumer needs and preferences, the key trends which are really shaping some of those consumer needs and preferences, the retail environment, the brand cues that really resonate with the consumers in those markets. So there is a lot of understanding and deep insights that companies need to build as they enter global or the other emerging markets. In order to be able to do that, innovation clearly, if a strong innovation capability in their home market would really help them leverage that capability and crunch development timelines, pick up the right products and bring them to the new markets or the new countries that they are entering. Be it really customizing their existing portfolio for the new sets of consumers in those markets, be it leveraging some of the successful products from those markets for the Indian market, would all require a strong innovation capability.
Spread and scale add many challenges, and the fact that markets and competition are constantly evolving means that companies like Godrej have to constantly innovate. But what if innovations don't quite work? Have there been big mistakes? Catch the story on Inside India's best-known companies at these times only on Bloomberg TV India.
Presented by Accenture. High performance delivered.